Hey everyone, welcome to the last session of Holiday Season Hot Takes with Lindsay and Alicia. I recommend checking out sessions 1 and 2 if you haven't. The Cliff Notes version is the holiday season is shorter this year, and brands and retailers need out of the box strategies to achieve those lofty revenue goals. How, you ask? By rethinking their approach to customer service and pulling it into the shopping conversion funnel with personalized AI-powered shopping assistants. So let's round this out maybe with a conversation on measurement, perhaps. Customer service has really been a lot of a cost center, whether it's investment in people and time, and you've used the word scalability, especially with the influx of holiday shoppers. It's very hard to scale a cost center like a customer service or an agent center in order to meet the demands of the holiday shopping season. And we've talked a bit about bringing this strategy of customer service from not just post-purchase to pre-purchase, bringing this into the pre-purchase cycle, such that we have an opportunity to, through generative AI or through conversations with the shopper while they are actually shopping, to prevent things like potentially future returns, to prevent future questions around how long, what are my shipping options, to prevent any of those things that then ultimately become a cost side on the post-purchase side of the equation. What I don't see, which is kind of interesting yet, is leveraging very important e-commerce conversion metrics like conversion rate, like add to cart, as a way to measure success for customer service. It's a bit of really forcing the issue to bring that customer service strategy into the earlier stage of that journey. What do you think? Are retailers ready to tie success metrics like add to cart or conversion rate to their customer service strategy?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there is a hunger there. I think when the rubber meets the road and it comes time to actually do that work and reframe the conversation around KPIs and how do we measure success for this thing, I think the culture shift there is probably a little bit harder for certain companies. But I think reframing the conversation of service and what that really means from a branding standpoint is really truly imperative.
Yes.
It's looking at this as something that happens at every stage of the shopping journey, and in turn is no longer just a cost center and, we need to staff up this team to answer these inquiries and, check the box and make sure there's, no, the satisfaction scores remain sound, right? This is an opportunity to truly differentiate your brand, especially at the holiday time where people want to trust in who they're shopping with.
Absolutely.
Right? Especially if they're shopping for other people. There's a bit of vulnerability there. Exactly.
Yes.
So I think that's really the big thing to keep in mind here, that, if we're looking at service holistically as something that touches all of these pre-purchase, pre-transaction stages, we need to think through, what are the possible outcomes and benefits of having that service-minded approach at all of these stages. So it is, time spent browsing products, items added to cart, total value of that cart. Were there cross-sells and upsells happening because they were able to get all of this great insight? Like, as you really get into those intricacies of each stage, there are so many opportunities to derive value for the customer and in turn the business. Not to mention all of the operational stuff that
absolutely,
are deemed benefits of a more service-driven approach, and in the case of generative AI, all of those process efficiencies and performance benefits that happen on the back end within the organization. Like, that's good for business. It's good for the financial time spent, right? But it also helps your employees and makes them feel better about the work that they're doing and the job that they're doing. They're not spending time answering all of these small, seemingly unimportant
Absolutely.
inquiries. They're able and empowered to have deeper conversations, more revenue driving
Hmm.
conversations. And that's what I find to be really excited about this space that we're in.
Definitely. I mean, it's almost the equivalent of being able to bring that expert store associate into the e-commerce buying cycle. And it's just a
Exactly.
phenomenal shift in how this e-commerce channel can bring back that human brand interaction that is so tangible in the store, but leveraging that
Yep.
in a digital way.
Absolutely. That idea of having like a guided shopper or even a personal shopper in some cases, right? I know there's still a lot of work to be done, a lot of progress to be made as far as being able to get from basic customer inputs to hey, I'm going to, a garden party, like what should I wear? We're starting to
Absolutely.
get there, which is really exciting,
It
but it
is.
it really shows, yeah, it really shows the stepping stones and the real opportunity for brands to turn this, one point of engagement into a truly immersive personal shopping experience.
100%. I love that. An immersive personal shopping experience. I think that's fantastic. All right. So I think with that, we'll go ahead and summarize and see what kind of where we go from here. What can we engage with our retailers to really set them up for success in this holiday season? We've talked a little bit about just this notion that the holiday season is more efficient. It's definitely consolidated. It's the shortest holiday season we've seen in 5 years. It also has come on the heels of several years of very tangible, distinct challenges. And now maybe the opportunity is to bring customer service, this being the holiday year where those who just really emphasize the customer service experience are going to be the ones who win. We've talked a bit about how to potentially even bring this customer service experience forward. And is there an opportunity, I think untapped based on my experience, but
Mm-hmm.
this untapped opportunity to pivot the thought process on customer experience and having it start with that first engagement, that first point of entry into the website. And then also how to measure this. Like there is an opportunity now to look at customer service and customer experience as a positive revenue generating opportunity, whether it's ensuring that the customer finds the right item at the right time, getting the right confidence in that product, whether it's encouraging additional opportunities during that shopping experience to grow the size of the cart, to have a conversion rate increase, to even allow the shopping experience to be more efficient. And so there's a lot of opportunities for this to really be the year of customer service for retailers. In summation, what do you think? You think they're ready for it? You think that we've got some retailers thinking about this? Is this what we want?
I do think that there are a lot of brands and retailers ready for this move, and they're eagerly thinking about what does this look like in part of our broader omni-channel strategy? How do we
Yeah.
use this as a driver of not just conversions, but as a stepping stone
Hmm.
to long-term loyalty? Because we are hearing
Absolutely.
so much dialogue around brand consumers trading down, even trading out of certain purchases, especially those higher ticket items.
Hmm.
So customer service, that is the foundation of building that trust, building that credibility with the customer, and not just getting them over the finish line and getting them to make that
Absolutely.
purchase, but showing to them, hey, like we're here to support you throughout this entire process. Whether you're just buying one thing for this one time or whether you plan to come back to us time and time again. And ultimately, that's the goal, right? To get them to keep coming back. And I think stellar customer service augmented by generative AI and that scale and that personalization, that's really key to getting there.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for joining, and we'll connect again and see how this holiday season went.